that? That's a claim and a half. You're getting a claim against you. You little you're losing your job, you little.
Yeah, you think so?
See that?
Listen, I ain't got time for this.
Don't speak to me like that.
Come speak to me, yeah? Right, okay, right. You've been causing some issues.
No, he ain't. He hasn't.
I'm talking to him. Okay, I'm not talking to you.
Calm yourself down. Calm your attitude down. Speak to the public with respect.
Listen, go away.
I'm telling you to calm down.
Go away.
Yeah, I'm DP audit. Respect. I'm carrying on all I want. Speak to the public with respect and integrity like you're meant to. Why is there no police here?
Go and speak to the inspector.
You call through now and tell him to send
No, you don't tell me what to do, pal.
Oh, shut your attitude up as well,
right,
you. Wind your neck in. Wind your neck in, yes.
Wind my neck in.
Yeah, you're the police officer. See that? That's a claim and a half. You're getting a claim against you. You little you're losing your job, you little.
Yeah, you think so?
See that, guys?
That's assault.
Witnesses, yeah?
I do nothing wrong.
You assaulted me.
Right.
On camera.
Whoa.
Yo, he's off his head. He can't be a copper.
Whoa.
That's look at that. Look at that. Why?
When the auditor calmly called out the officer's harsh and confrontational behavior, he wasn't provoking a fight. He simply asked the officer to relax and handle the situation with a bit more professionalism. Instead of responding with composure, the officer reacted in a completely different way. He forcefully pushed the auditor to the ground, all over a verbal exchange that a reaction like that goes far beyond what the situation required. There was no visible threat and no urgent danger that would justify such a response. It didn't appear to be a split-second decision made under pressure. Rather, it looked like a deliberate move to assert dominance and silence criticism. What makes the moment even more concerning is the reason behind it. The confrontation escalated simply because someone questioned the officer's behavior. That kind of reaction doesn't reflect professional policing. It reflects a misuse of authority. Officers are trained to manage criticism calmly and professionally, even when situations become uncomfortable. And the fact that this all happened in front of several witnesses only intensifies the concern. Instead of demonstrating restraint and leadership, the officer's actions showed how quickly things can spiral when power is used to intimidate rather than to maintain order. Moments like this highlight why accountability and oversight remain so important in public service.
I'm in public. Shut your mouth and your attitude up. You're a public of the servant, a servant of the public.
Okay.
There's no, you're breaching the peace.
You ain't spraying him.
Okay.
You ain't spraying him. And I'm doing nothing wrong.
No, you're not. You speak to him like that's what you're doing. You don't get to speak to public like that. You don't get to speak to people like you're speaking to him. That's not how your role works. You're a police officer of the law, serving the crowd and serving the people. Respect and integrity. Remember your oath and your college of peace in training. You're absolute disgrace. The way you push me over now, you're getting a claim against you. You're getting sued.
Right.
You should lose your job for that as well.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we will see, won't we? And you're going to be all over the internet. Do you know how many people are going to see you? You're live now.
Good for you.
Welcome to YouTube, you how about that?
Okay, swear at me once more, I'll lock you up.
Higher threshold. Is there any complainants? Is there any complainants for my swearing? Any complainants? Your officers need to arrest you.
Okay.
You assaulted me.
Right.
You need to arrest your fellow officer. Section 26, he just pushed me on the ground, threatened me with power for telling him to ract himself. Now, arrest your officer.
Following the confrontation, the auditor argues that the officer's actions could fall under Section 26 of the Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015. This law makes it a criminal offense for a police officer to misuse their position or engage in misconduct while carrying out their duties. The point being raised is that authority comes with strict legal limits, and those limits apply to officers just as much as anyone else to end this situation. The auditor was not creating a dangerous scene or threatening anyone. He was simply questioning the officer's behavior and asking for a more professional response. Despite that, the encounter quickly escalated, and the auditor was pushed to the ground during what began as a verbal exchange. From the auditor's perspective, that reaction crossed a line from enforcement into potential misuse of authority. The incident also brings to mind past cases where officers were held accountable for abusing their powers. One example often mentioned is a former South Wales police officer, Richard Healing, who was convicted under the same legal provision after misusing his authority. That case demonstrated that misconduct by officers is not treated lightly when it reaches a criminal threshold. Cases like these serve as a reminder that policing powers come with responsibility and legal oversight. When officers step outside those boundaries, the law provides mechanisms to review their actions and ensure accountability. The purpose of these rules is to protect public trust and ensure that authority is exercised fairly and within the limits set by law.
YouTube, if you don't do your jobs correctly, you're going to look like idiots. Nah, he's assaulted. He's assaulted me, mate.
We need to work out what's gone on.
He's pushed me, his foot to me like that because he was speaking to him like club and I told him to speak to members of the public with respect, like you're meant to professionally, and that is the worst example. He needs to be fired. He's getting sued, or we're putting a claim against him. That was outrageous. Arrest him. Arrest him. Do your job. The College of Policing tells you to arrest him.
You need to relax. You need to calm down.
You need to arrest him.
You hear? You need to talk to me. Tell me what's going on. What's obviously dealing with.
He was talking to him, and the way he was speaking to him was disgusting. The way you do not speak to members of the public like that. The way he was disgusting. Everything about him was disgusting. He's going to get. Do you know how many views he's going to do online now? He'll go viral with the way that was. That was one of the worst situations I've ever seen. I've done this for a year now. You need to arrest him.
Okay, well, we're not going to arrest him. But
You're not going to arrest your colleague when he's just broke the law and assaulted a member of the public.
But you're entitled to make.
What does your College of Policing treat you at the beginning?
Listen,
When you call your officers? No, you listen to me. He has assaulted me and broke the law.
I listen to you. You're entitled to make a complaint online.
You're getting sued, mate.
Okay.
Instead of addressing concern or responding to the auditor's legal challenge, the officer shifted his stance and began portraying himself as a one under pressure. The focus moved away from the original issue and toward his personal discomfort, as if that alone justified his reaction. But in policing, personal feelings cannot replace professional judgment. Officers are specifically trained to remain calm and measured, even when situations become tense or uncomfortable. Feeling irritated or challenged is not a legal reason to use force, especially for someone wearing a uniform and entrusted with public authority. When discomfort becomes a trigger for aggressive behavior, it raises serious questions about how that authority is being exercised. The situation no longer looks like an attempt to maintain order. It begins to resemble an attempt to reassert control. What stands out most is a missed opportunity to de-escalate. The officer could have clarified the situation, explained his position, or simply stepped away. Instead, the encounter escalated into physical force, followed by a justification that appeared unsupported by the circumstances. When authority is used in that way, it stops looking like professional policing and starts raising concerns about misconduct and accountability.
You're going to push me again, are you?
If you can put in my space, yes.
Oh, you're in my space now. What would happen if I
What
pushed
I'm
you?
doing? Well, you can try.
Ah, see what I mean?
Yeah.
See this, people?
Yeah.
You're welcome to YouTube.
Have a good day.
What's name and fucking station?
Have a good day, sir.
Name and station. I don't know. On his name and station, he's got to give 3 forms of identification.
According to College of Policing guidelines, officers must identify themselves when asked, providing their name, rank, and station, especially in situations involving the use of force. This is not a courtesy. It is a critical safeguard designed to protect the public from abuse and ensure accountability to in this case. The officer had just used force against a member of the public and then refused to provide his details. This isn't merely unprofessional. It's deeply concerning. Such behavior undermines public trust, erodes transparency, and weakens the very foundations of democratic policing. For anyone seeking justice, knowing who wronged them is essential. Without that basic information, misconduct can go unchecked and unchallenged. The officer's refusal to identify himself after such a serious incident is not only arrogant, it appears deliberate, and it is completely indefensible.
It's through on you. Welcome to YouTube as well.
Thank you.
Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at the state of him.
Really?
Yeah, the state here.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Absolute.
Swear at me again, I'll lock you up.
Because you can't use a higher threshold. You can't lock me up for that.
Really?
Yeah, section 5.
Really? You think so? That's it, you can walk him back.
See, he was going to arrest me, guys. Will, sort him out, man. He's horrible, mate.
Right, how's it going?
Him, he pushed me over there. His attitude stinks. He's threatening to arrest me, power spraying me. The opposite of you. He needs to be sacked. He needs to be arrested. He should be arrested by fellow officers under your College of Policing to protect members of the public. He should be arrested.
Let's be clear. The auditor had just been assaulted. He was visibly shaken, injured, and understandably upset. Expressing that distress, even with strong language, is not harassment or disorder. It's a natural human reaction to being physically harmed by someone in a position of authority. For the officer to respond with, "Swear at me again and I'll lock you up," is more than unprofessional. It's an abuse of power. Police officers are held to a higher standard for a reason. Their training exists to help them stay composed, de-escalate tense situations, and respond with restraint, not retaliation. This isn't just a single poor decision. It's an officer showing no remorse, no reflection, and no understanding of what it truly means to serve the public. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.
As you know,
You should have arrested him. Wait till you see the footage.
we can't arrest anyone, as you know. As a piece
You
of
can't
law.
know. They should have arrested him.
So what you can do, if you want to make a complaint.
Well, I've never experienced anything like him.
Well, I haven't seen
Ever,
it.
mate.
I hear what you said.
Ever. You know I'm sound reviews when you say sound.
So you know what
I've never experienced
Let me
that.
just say one thing.
He is a dangerous police officer. He should
say
not be
one
in the
thing to
police. You should not be in the police. You are a dangerous police officer. You are a dangerous police officer. You should not be in a front-facing role. You should not be going out the public. You are disgusting. You are a shame.
Stand back.
Shameful. Shameful. You should not be a front-facing officer to the public. You are a danger to the public, my friend. You're the reason people like me exist, because of people like you.
You know that as well as me, this place is covered in cameras. Okay? So, ergo, if you have a complaint, and you're an auditor, you probably feel.
I've got it on film, yeah, I will.
Mr. What can I call you?
Just call me DP.
DP.
Or Paul, call me Paul, call me Paul.
So, if you want to make a complaint, which really you know whatever happened will be covered in cameras, won't it?
He cannot be in a role as a police officer, I'm sorry.
What I would suggest.
I'm not having a go at you, that was outrageous.
What I would suggest is, after an incident like that, our adrenaline is high, which can lead to action.
Nah, when you see the footage, there's no excuse for his behaviour then. Initially.
Whatever's happened is happened.